Vivian, it's so very late. Where's that scatterbrain been all this time? God. Dupless? Oh. Are you sure about this? Speak up, Crossnot. Yes, sir, quite sure. I poured over all of our research of the Thousand-Year Door, and it appears the sealing power has definitely been weakening, as Beldam has said. Finally, the treasure of legend. The ancient power of darkness will soon be ours! Listen, and listen well. Keep giving the Crystal Star research top priority. Of course, that also includes the elimination of Mario and meddling scum. Got it, sir. You can hear me. Soon I will have the power that has sunk for a millennium. So very soon. And when that glorious day dawns, I'll throw the world into the depths of terror. No one can stop me now. All will kneel before the Cross-Dot regime. And then I, Grodus, will build a new world. A perfect, ideal world. Yes, a world made by me, about me, and for me. Gah, 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 gah. We don't even get the control peach, we just start off with her index lab. Tech, did you call me? What shall I do today? Will I be dancing perhaps? Disguising? Or will I sing a song or something? Not to toot my own horn, but I can actually sing pretty well too.
I am conflicted.
Huh? What's wrong, Tech? You don't seem yourself.
Which is more important, carrying out an order or protecting a critical person? I exist for the purpose of a certain person. I wish to exist for the purpose of another. I do not know what to do, really.
What do you mean?
No, never mind. Please forward my musings. I do not know why, but it makes me feel unpleasant if I make you worry. Well, in any case, let's have a quiz.
A quiz?
That's right, Princess Peach. Please answer the questions that I am about to ask you. If you can answer 5 questions, you may use the communicator as usual.
Interesting. What's with you all of a sudden, huh? Let's see. Your wish is granted. No. 1,000 no. You know that the 1,000-year door opens. Correct. Crossnot, your goal is to become a superhero. Yes, you're opposing Mario to live your life of becoming Superman. You're like Dr. Robotnik. You want to take over the world. What kind of question is that? Tech, is this? 100 million coins, an extremely rare badge, a 1,000-year-old demon soul. I'm just gonna say, there are no badges that are extremely rare behind that door. If there was something like that, it'd probably be impossible to obtain it because there's no badge like that in the data. And 100 million coins, Mario can only hold up to 999, so it's... Oh! Should always be a demon at life, or hang out with it. You know, let's go to Grillby's and let's have some burgers and fries, right? No. You can't hang out with it if it's dead. magic spell. The crystal stars themselves.
Now you may use the communicator.
Tech, you... Was it okay for you to tell me such things?
Please input the message you wish to send.
Oh, this is grave. This is very grave. Okay, I'm done. Could you send it?
The message has been sent. That is all for now. Please go back to the room.
Thank you. You're still a weird computer, Tech. I had to get that mark in, huh?
Good night, Princess Peach.
Worst comes to worst, I don't think I really care to redo this part anyway. Let's just save the game. Oh, look at that. It's Blitzville's blimp. My lord, I receive reports of a great secret in the floating town of Blitzville. Let's ride this cheap blimp there. Come now. You there, 2 tickets, 1 great and evil king, and 1 sweet young thing. Gravy! Bowser, the evil king, and a deluded old hag! Life's too short! And he runs on the rail of the train. Don't get ran over, okay? We don't need roadkill in this game. What did he just say? Hey, come back here, you impudent little cheapskate! Hey, I'm talking to myself. Where'd Lord Bowser go? Oh. I love clowns. Forget that Wimpy Blimpy. I'll be riding this baby. I stuck in the Glycerol once before, so I know the way. No problemo. You go easy on your own limbs and take the slow ride on the blimp, Grandma. Wow. Sorry, my commentary is kind of just... Wait, Lord Bowser, please! Aww! Now my special dirigible deluxe brown bag cami lunch will go the waste. It's not coming from Japan. It's not coming from China. Oh my gosh. Sorry if I don't know. I'll probably talk about it some other time. It's not important right now anyway. Huh? That doesn't sound good. What's that wording like? Oh, don't tell me. Yep. We got more Bowser platforming. Super Bowser Bros. Let's go. We are underwater. We can still breathe fire for some reason though, and we can swim by pressing the A button because you can't jump underwater. Unless you get to the top and then, yeah, you can jump, but not very high. You also make calamari out of these bloopers by using your... I wanted to play Paper Mario the Dolls in Your Door, not Sonic the Hedgehog 4. But, yeah, that happened. I was pressing the A button too, it didn't actually let me do anything. I don't know, maybe there's some kind of suction thing. Yep, if you go too low, you actually can't do anything. Watery ears. I never knew that. He said that. Okay, third time's the charm. We're in World 2-3, which probably is a lot of level in the original Super Mario. I don't remember. I can hardly see also. Okay, I can see a little bit better now. Let's go ahead and just... I'm gonna have this meet perk perfectly on this branch. And I'm gonna get Giga Bowser, because Giga Bowser. And I can swim fast as I can roll because Giga Bowser is so slow underwater. But then again, you're always slow when you're underwater. Who likes being underwater? Water levels suck. I can't very well see what's over here. Oh my goodness, I want that. That hurt box is so deceptively small. Come on, I can do this. I'm invincible again. I am Star Giga Bowser with my meaty goodness. Yes! It was a spring, but we don't want to leave it yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just... There, now Mario can't take that path ever again. See, 3 times the charm. If I waited just 1 second later, I probably would have gotten an Easter egg. Like... I don't know. Ooh. That was terrible. Gotta get in shape. Wow! It's Bowser the Koopa King! He'll eat us! Someone help! I miss the times when Toads had varying characteristics and personalities. And my tablet just had a ding. There you are, Lord Bowser! What are you doing here? I've been looking all over! If I may ask, where have you been, your sogginess? Swimming. Really? Neat! As for me, Ghostwood was fantastic! The fights were so cool! I was overcome. Why, even at my age, I was shaking what my mama gave me! And then, the hot dogs, oh my gracious, yummerly! You have fun too, hmm? Grah! Oh, Bowser did it, okay. Lord Bowser, is that a no? It was terrible, you hear me? I just wanted a dang blooper! I wanted to have fun! But forget it, it's over. Go give me some solid info on Princess Peach and the Crystal Stars, now! As I was saying before, I'm sorry if my voice... No, I'm sorry if half my commentary is pretty much just explaining what's supposed to be done as well as just voice acting. But honestly, I'm not very good when it comes to this stuff quite yet. Anyway, that takes care of all the stuff that we have to do after the chapter. Let's get back with Mario and his new emo girlfriend. I can't believe it was a fake Mario all that time. So we were all fooled. I'm so sorry, Mario. After all you've done for our town, did we hurt your feelings? Mario doesn't feel. He's got nerves of steel. You're a bigger man than I, Mario. Such fortitude. You're a true hero. You've brought a shining ray of light to our dim little town. Twilight Town thanks you. Hey Mario, we need to get back to Roadport, right? Let's go. Please come back to visit anytime you like. Yeah, we're gonna go. With our Goomba waifu, Goombella. At least for one thing I want to tattle, just because I want to show you something else I like this game for. Not anything really new, but when I first read this, it got me laughing from ear to ear, and I was grinning so much when I was reading it. Hey, you, jerkface! That's the gatekeeper of Twilight Town. There's a guy like this in every town, huh? If there weren't, you go wherever you want and beat the game so fast. Never mind, let's never speak of it again. Yeah, that's... You see this? Shut up, it was me. Don't question it. Nice weather, isn't it? It's always twilight here. The thing I work for, it's nice today. Yeah, I can tell. It's got a brisk breeze. It's not hot because there's no sunlight or anything like that. But at the same time, you don't have any trees around. That's kind of bad. For obvious reasons. Anyway, I want to save my game right here because of something I'm about to do, and I think that a lot of people are going to be learning at least one thing new from this video. It's going to be the text that comes after this part there. Okay, but you know, you'll see it when we get it. Let's go! Hey Mario, you hear that? Sounds like an email from Princess Peach. My dear Mario, I have finally learned what the legendary treasure is. And it's the spirit of a demon. The Crossnuts plan to revive this 1,000-year-old monster and use its power to take over the world. They're collecting the crystal stars so they can open the 1,000-year door. They'll find this demon spirit. But the only thing that can keep it locked away is the crystal stars themselves. You must not let it get the crystal stars. Please, Mario, you must put us up to their horrible plans. Princess Peach. And ancient demon spirit? Jeepers creepers, it doesn't get much worse than that. And ancient demon spirit? Well, golly, it doesn't get much worse than that. I'm gonna be frank with you, by the way. Flurry is the only character I have never actually seen this before either. Well, her and Koops, but as of now, it's pretty much only Flurry. I've seen Yoshi, I've seen Goombella, and I've seen Vivian, obviously. Mario, dear, listen. Anyone from Princess Peach, perhaps? How can you put up with the fact that I already technically have a girlfriend anyway? I mean, you know that Flurry is freaking crazy about Mario. And ancient demon spirit? Mercy me, that sounds positively horrid. Yeah, that's about the most distinct dialect we're gonna get. Hey, Gonzalez, listen, that must be an email from Princess Peach. Yeah. An ancient demon spirit? Sheesh, that doesn't sound good at all. You don't say. And I almost learned out of something pretty bad there, but I don't think I was really that much danger. Did I get the star piece from here? I don't remember. Maybe I did. I don't even know if there's one that's here. Let's just move on forward, because there's not much really I want to cover in this episode, I think. But I guess we could go ahead and just talk for a little bit. Gotta say, I've been playing a lot of Smash 3DS lately, because, as you guys already know, I only have a Nintendo Wii, not a Wii U. And yeah, the more I play it, the more held back I feel by it, because it's like, why am I reading this? Because we already know you only have like one option for a controller, and after joining a tournament that I just went to a few days, maybe about a week ago, it's crazy just how different the feeling you get is when you're using that controller. I don't know how to describe it, but gosh, it feels so much more natural to be using it. Well, anyway, probably something you don't really care about, but let's just go ahead and get into this crystal star. We got the, I believe it was the ruby star? All we need now is the sapphire, and we can get the garnet star. Oh, wait. Spoilers. The location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. Okie dokie. What do we got here? Quick, let's cruise up to the frost office. We can tell that guy about the princess' email.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about the voice. What voice do I give him? What? 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 That was written in the Princess Peach's email. The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon. And those fiends want to use the power of the crystal stars to resurrect it. How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. Well, come on, give it up, Prof. What did you find out? This is rather long, so you'd best listen well. Are you all of you ready? And you there, in front of the TV, you listen up too. Did someone pile jab your head or what? Wow, savage. I don't see any TV here, nutjob. Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details, just listen. The great cataclysm that I read about in that book may very well refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood in this very area. It also says that the 7 crystal stars are actually created by this monster. And that is this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. According to this book, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes. But only the beast's physical form was destroyed. Its spirit could not be eradicated. So the heroes used the crystal stars which they had stolen from the demon, and they cast the evil beast into the depths of a vast maze and sealed the exit. From this, I gather that the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they're all united, they can either steal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good. Hey, then isn't it possible that we shouldn't gather these crystal stars? Even if we do find them all, someone could just steal them and revive that monster. Maybe we ought to just stomp the heck out of them and throw the pieces away. That was my first thought too, but further research suggests we can't do that. There is a slight possibility that the thousand-year door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So as 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed shut will fail. And unfortunately, this year may be the 1,000th year. Bad luck, huh? The fact that those goons want the stars now may be coincidence, but maybe not. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return even if the X-Knots fail. Whoa, let's roll then! We gotta get the rest of the crystal stars. Where's the next one at? According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Keel Hall Key. Keel Hall Key. I'm not too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know the usual stuff. Vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salt's down by the harbor no more. You should head there first. So that's what we know now. So, yeah. Deep stuff, huh? Apparently the treasure is the spirit of a demon. Ain't that something like how you've seen that in Mario games? That is freaking awesome for this genre standards. Let's see what Charlatan has to sell. Earthquake, double pain. That badge doubles the damage Mario takes from battle. There's no reason to have that. Unless you want to have, I guess, a challenge run or something. But even then, like, what? That is... New shipment of bestsellers Super Luigi. Get your copy. So still a pig. Morbidly depressed Twilighter. It's all doom and gloom over there, isn't it? Super Luigi. Super popular. Now on sale. Well, sure, I'll buy it to support my bro. This is another interesting bit of side content from Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door. But first, let's see, we got a mushroom. Awesome. That kind of sucks, actually, but you get the point. We get an extra item from that. It's a key item, which obviously goes into your important things. And you can basically read about what Luigi has been doing on this journey. You can hear it completely from him, or hear from how, I guess, the media received it from him, too. Have you ever experienced it? I'm not going to read all of it, but I just want to show you what it looks like. You know, I think it'd be at least nice to know it exists. You know, we got to advertise it from a bro, Luigi, because otherwise it probably would not get very far. But, you know, Luigi's pretty popular even without me, at least outside of Nintendo. You get the point. Luigi had it rough, and his year is long gone, too, so... It's going to be pretty rough for him. And... Oh, I got hyped for a second, but no, none of the numbers match, so I get an extra mushroom, but I already had full inventory space, so goodbye. I think we're actually I think we're pretty close to finishing up this episode, though. But there's one more thing I want to do, and trust me, you want to see what I'm going to be doing here too if you don't know about it. But you likely already do. Because if you didn't hear it from me, you likely have already heard it from Chuck Conroy. Alright? Let's do some of these troubles that we've got in our hands, okay? We've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good, I can count. Let's do this one. Elusive badge. I'm after an elusive badge. Must explain in person. Meet me on the roof of Zesty's house in Roadport Square. This poster is anonymous. This may be dangerous. Want to take on this trouble? Oh yeah, let's do it. I got a little bit of something else to, also to share. First time playing this game, I actually went through the entire game until like really late in the post game before I actually knew that this was a thing. And I didn't take it because I was afraid of what it actually would mean. I don't know why. I guess I was just a coward. I still kind of am a coward. You get the idea. That. And hey, it's Luigi. We'll talk to him later. But for now, let's go to that badge shop because, you know, we're needed here, right? That's what we got here. I'm also curious what badges they have for sale. And okay, let's see. We have head rattle, some power rushes, and some low percent stuff. I don't know. Low percent. I don't know. So, let's see what we also have for us. So, we got nothing I'm really curious about getting. Okay, let's just go over here. It's Miss Mouse. Curious. That's Miss Mouse, a thief. She just up the exotic places. What is wrong with my speaking? She just off to exotic places to find rare badges. She's only like the biggest one I've ever met in my entire life. It's weird that she's the anonymous requester of the super secret badge. Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fellow like you take out my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this one elusive badge, but I failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair. Of that much, I'm sure. I went to check that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge, one is used to win. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie? Yeah, we gotta go to Hooktail Castle, all the way in Petal Meadows. So, I'm gonna just... Yeah, you get the idea. I'm not gonna subject you guys to the torture of watching me walk all the way to Hooktail Castle. I'm gonna just cut ahead and show you what we gotta get there, and then I'll cut back to when we get back to Miss Mouse, okay? I think that's fair enough. So, see ya! Just want to say, on the way up here, I actually got an extra power punch, and I threw away one of the mushrooms that I've gotten, so... That was completely pointless. I'm just kind of curious what Gumbella has to say with your title here, because you actually don't get the title because you're simply challenging Hooktail to a fight. This is Hooktail's lair. Yep, the highest chamber in the castle. Now where is Hooktail, huh? You know, maybe we should be glad that it's not around at the moment. Yeah. So, in the middle of this room, we have an invisible wall. And it seems to be more like an invisible block. What you gotta do is that you gotta be somewhere on it and blow it away. And we have a chest. What's in this chest? Attack effects blue. The badge Miss Mouse was looking for. Take it to her. And indeed we will. So I will see you guys all the way back at Rogueport, where I'll go ahead and give it to Miss Mouse. Alright? Alright. I'll see you later. Buster! Okay, we are finally back here. Now let's talk to Miss Mouse and give her that badge we found. That face. Does it mean you found the badge? Yes. Well, this is certainly the badge I was looking for. Oh my, yes. Now, my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. Oh. I have to apologize. But I knew you would find it, my handsome cheese chunk. You may have even more badge finding skill than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Mario's getting all the waifus now. Because, I'm sure to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? Now about that reward, let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to leap me to more. Now let me formally state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company. I'm sure at least one of us will. Miss Mouse joined your party. This is the one optional party member in this game. Press X and Miss Mouse will sniff out any objects or items hidden nearby. Okay, this isn't be anything in this area, dearie. When you press X, I'll sniff around and tell you if there's any item nearby. If there are any items nearby. My grammar is really off. There's something right near here, sweetie. If there's something nearby, I'll let you know, just like I did just now. In battle, I can attack enemies with my Love Slap. I can also help you out by using my Kissing move to steal enemies' items. And apparently Miss Mouse is narrating this, because before it was in third person. You solved the trouble. And we are gonna call it quits here. We've gotten a lot of stuff done. Not only have we gotten Miss Mouse, but we also got to find out about what the Crossnuts want to do with the crystal stars. And now I know just how severe this has gotten. You also know we have to go to Keel Hall Keep for the next one. Next episode, we're probably going to do more side stuff, so you don't have to look at the next one. But feel free to watch it if you want, because we're going to have a good time. Alright, I'll see you guys later for next time on Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, Legend of the Seven Stars. See you guys then.